Hello Year 1, welcome to Monday's English lesson. Today we're going to be adding ing to a word to make a new word. I have a few slides that I would like you to work through. Then you're going to complete a worksheet. I will then play a little game with you and then you will go off and do a few more slides and then complete another worksheet. So that is the plan for today's lesson. So I will see you soon. Bye. Okay, so let's play a game. I want you to look at these sentences and listen carefully to these sentences. You're going to think carefully about whether the word needs to end in ing or not. So the main thing you need to be thinking about is whether the action is happening now. If the action is happening now, you need to add ing, ing. Okay, so the first sentence, the swan is something over the lake. So we can see that the swan is, and that is the clue to say that it is happening now. So the swan is flying over the lake. Let's add in flying. Okay, did you get that one? Let's move on to the second one. Right, what word could we put in there, in that gap? James can something a tall tree. It could be a selection of words we could put in there, but I'm putting in the word see. Right, it isn't an ing word because it isn't happening now. James can see a tall tree. Okay, so he could see the tall tree. He can see the tall tree from his bedroom window, but that's something that's happening all the time, not just now. Okay, let's go into the next one. Okay, what goes into this gap? Katie is something to the shop. Again, is. That's the clue. Katie is going. Well done if you've got that one. Katie is going to the shop. Okay, let's look at the next one. Right. Louise is something Josie in the park. Right. Again, what? Look at this word. That should be the clue. What word will go in there? Right. Louise is meeting. Meeting. So an ing. Meeting Josie in the park. Well done if you've got that one right. Okay, the next one is Josie likes to something Louise to play tennis. Right, what could go in this gap here? So think about that last sentence. Josie likes to meet Louise to play tennis. It isn't an ing word because it isn't necessarily happening now. Okay? This means that she likes to meet Louise to play tennis at any time, not just now. Right, the next example, can you guess what will go into this gap? The swan likes to something high in the sky. Right, we had a sentence with a swan earlier on, and they were doing it at that point. It was happening, the action was happening now. But is this action happening now? The swan likes to fly high in the sky. Well done if you've got that one right. Right, we've got two more. Can I something out to play? Can I what out to play? Right, is it happening now? Can I go out to play? It isn't happening now. Okay, can I go out to play? So this is a question. Well done if you got that one right. Can I go out to play? Right, and the last one. Mum and Robert are something. Right, we haven't got an is because there's two people, but the are means that it is happening now. So Mum and Robert are, we could put any verb in there. What do you think they're doing? I'm saying they are cooking. They could be dancing, they could be eating, but Mum and Robert are cooking today. Well done if you've put an ing word in there as well. Okay, right, so now you're going to look at a few more slides. Okay, bye. Well done on today's lesson, Year 1. You've worked really hard. So, now that we've completed this lesson, you should now be able to recognise and think of your own ing words. You should be able to read and write words with ing, make a new word by adding ing, and finally recognise when to add ing to a word. Right, I hope you've enjoyed that lesson today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!